I'm going to take it to you, Shu.
Okay, we have Jay-Z, my favorite rapper in the game, signing Andre Ward. Probably my second or maybe my first favorite boxer, Andre Ward.
You're like a kid in a candy store.
I know it's a dream. Dreams can come true. And also, in that haste, Broner snubbing him on a reported millions.
$8 million a year for 5 years for 2 fights a year, Adrien Broner.
Come on, like you're not gonna make that much money. Like you're gonna make $8 million a fight. Like who makes $8 million a fight?
Well, no, not well. It'd be $4 million a fight. But
Yeah,
he's what,
still.
24 years old? That would take him to 29 making that money. That is the money that Floyd and Zab were both making at that time. That is crazy. And not to say Roc Nation to, crap on them for their first big signing with Andre Ward. They first tried with Thurman. They wanted a 3-fight deal worth $2 million each that he turned down. Andre Ward has signed, but he's a guy who hasn't fought since November 2013. So reasonably, we don't know what he's still going to be able to do longevity-wise. Broner turned it down thinking that it was a joke offer, and also claiming many times that, Jay-Z didn't come to him, bosses deal with bosses, all this
You're
stuff.
not a boss, okay?
You're right. You're absolutely right about that.
Come on, you're a Mayweather wannabe.
But the most shocking part, nothing's really shocking with Broner, but
Exactly.
the most insulting part was Broner did go on TMZ as of last week, saying that Jay-Z could suck his
D.
Yeah, that's so that was the first thing, because he's saying the offer was a joke. Secondly, he went on to what was the words that he told Brianna could go herself?
Yeah, he said she could have fellatio with herself, and
The only thing she's good for is pussy.
Exactly.
So, I mean, it's not to say that Broner is a representative of boxing, but it does sour that. And anytime someone tells Jay-Z to go f*** himself, that's not a... Well, I'll bleep that. Never mind, we'll keep it rolling.
Yeah, just keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. Whatever. It's we give them what they want to hear.
Alright, that's cool. Anyway, so anytime you tell Jay-Z to go stick it where the sun don't shine, that's one thing. When he's offering you $40 million and you say it, that's a bit of a bigger slap in the face.
He's already signed some big stars in other sports. I mean, I think he just you just gotta go with the wave. I mean, Adrien Broner, you gotta cash out now, because I don't know if you're gonna be making this type of money for a very long time.
The one thing to his credit, if it is true, he said he didn't want to be fighting twice a year. He's a young guy that hopefully had 4 fights scheduled this year. If that is true, credit to him. I don't think he'll be making $8 million this year if he's doing that, though.
Exactly. Come on, Adrien Broner, don't you try to think like a boss, but you gotta talk to bosses before you can even think about becoming a boss.
Next, we're looking at the Al Haymon guys that are jumping ship. Deontay Wilder.
Supposedly jumping ship.
No, these ones are the confirmed guys so far. We got Deontay Wilder,
This is breaking
Marcos Maidana, Adrien Broner, Danny Garcia, and Danny Jacobs.
Damn.
We don't know where these guys are going, potentially to Mayweather Promotions.
Maybe that would be very
One place they will not be going is with Richard Schaefer, who in this settlement will not be promoting for 1 to 2 years, I believe. I can't remember which one it was.
Or you could just be a power broker. You could be people's manager, like Al Haymon.
Yeah, no, there is the possibility of that. In this settlement, Golden Boy will be keeping the rights to Amir Khan, Leo Santa Cruz, who we talked about earlier, and Lucas Matisse. The other question with them is, how do they get matched? How will that happen?
Yeah. Conflict of interest, right?
Yeah, exactly. Are they going to be matched as tough as certain other Golden Boy fighters? Will they be fighting guys that Al Haymon put in front of them? Who do know that they'll be doing it? And the unknowns in this situation are stars like Arislandi Lara, Peter Quillen, Sean Porter, Robert Guerrero, a former Mayweather opponent.
Does this sound like another Cold War?
Yeah, no, it's exactly what it is.
Worse.
Abner Mares, Gary Russell Jr., Lamont Peterson. These are all potential big money guys.
Yeah.
We don't know where they're going. Do they stay with Golden Boy, and will they go with wherever these other Al Haymon guys are going, these free agents. And I think, yeah, this is exactly what you're saying is...
the sky is falling, the sky is falling.
Yeah.
We found a kink in his
The
arm.
only problem is right now is that we're going to have to start looking at these things is where do these fighters fight? Because there's a lot of these guys that we want to see in intriguing fights in the future. And we don't want to be here talking about politics. We want to be here getting hyped on the big fights, like on Saturday, Wilder and Stavern. That's a cool thing. That is Don King and Golden Boy Promotions working together.
But,
it will be Golden Boy's last fight with Wilder, however. And, yeah, where do you think?
Don King.
Do you think they'll be going to Mayweather Promotions?
I think a couple of them could. I mean, but I don't see Maidana going. Come on.
Maidana, I think, owes Mayweather quite a bit. He just gave him the pension plan, 2 fights in 1 year.
True.
He is an Al Haymon guy due to that. Same with Amir Khan, who didn't get the fight with Mayweather, but he is still remains an Al Haymon client.
Yep.
And, yeah, and then it goes to the unknowns, like where will Erislandy Lara leave? Where will he stay? Where will Guerrero be? Where will Porter be?
I think it'll be a couple go to De La Hoya. A few will gamble with Mayweather, and it might work out for them. And then a few are obviously going to stay with Al Haymon.
Okay.